अस्तु मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्युमामृतंगमया शांति शांति शांति। Oh, Almighty. Astoma Sagadamaya. O God, O omnipresent God, O omnipresent God, O Om, O Omkara, transform me from untruth to truth. Change me. Give me the wisdom. Give me that truth knowledge, the true knowledge of the truth. What is untruth? Untruth is that we are mortal. Due to our ego, we believe that my body is myself. But the body is just a body, just a covering, just a wrap. It covers our inner soul in this material field. Like an astronaut, when he goes from Earth to the space, he has to wear some special suit so he can withstand all the pressure. And he can have all the air what he needs from that suit, because his body is not made for that particular environment. Similarly, the inner self doesn't belong to this material. So that's why we have got this earthly suit, the cover. That's why scriptures say this is just a clothing, like astronaut has his astronaut suit. So when you are on the earth, you need this body, you need this prop. If there is a puncture in the astronaut suit, in his clothes, he can die. Similarly, when you are on this earth, if this body is not functioning properly, you can get pain, inner pains. That's why you get the trauma, you get the problems outside first. Because we start to think that I am this body. And this body is decaying, I am also decaying, but I am not decaying. Only this clothes is decaying, this body is decaying. So, O God, give me the wisdom, Astoma Sakadamaya, so that I can learn the truth. I can have that wisdom, where I can have that perception of truth. And how can I get this? First, I have to remove my ego. Because ahamkara was the thing which led to all the creation. Otherwise, everything was together. Everything was in total. And There was this condition of Ankara. Due to that, we got the bubbles in the water, which were small and created the geometries of the universe. And you see now how many forms we have. And still it's going on, it's expanding in all dimensions, endless dimensions. There is no one dimension, two dimension, three dimension, four dimension, 20 dimension, 21 dimensions, no, endless dimensions. God never makes things with a limit. There is no limit. His, his property is like this. He is limitless. And God is limited. He can't make something limited. We are limited people due to our ego. That's why we make everything with a limit. Our thoughts are limited. We can't think beyond something. Who created this all is a God. Who created God that limits us. That's why we are the limited people. We are the small people with a small thought, narrow mindedness. A God is not a narrow minded. We don't make one, two, four. We make infinite. His creation is special. He created everything from thin air, from nothing. From nothing comes everything out. From everything, he creates nothing. This happens. You can visualize how one idea comes into your mind, and you start thinking and working on particular idea, and you can make big business. A small thought creates revolution. If a small thought can create a revolution, if this thought continues, it can create an evolution. It's a big difference. Evolution. So God created everything in the life. There is no limit. There is a second line in this mantra. It says, Tamso ma jyotirgamaya. Tamas. Tamas is the darkest side of the life. The life. Everything which makes you more materialistic is a tamas. Anything which makes you more spiritual is amrit, is a nectar, which gives you a real internal beauty. So, tamasoma jyotirgamaya. So with the light of wisdom, O God, with the light of wisdom, remove all this tamas, remove all this darkness, and mrityuma, mrityuma amritangamaya. We think we die. We think we die, yet we never die. The spark of life is always here, inside us, outside us. Sometimes this spark of life comes inside us, inside the material suit of astronaut, like an astronaut. So, this suit, this material form gets the life. and start working in its way. But when this spark of life, you can say spirit, you can say life force, you can say different words, doesn't matter. When this start thinking, I am this body, I belong to this world, the day the death starts. That's why we are dying. We are just waiting for the death. Every day, slow death. Due to different reasons, we think my body is myself. No, yourself is different. So with this wisdom, we can learn how we can transform death to immortality. Mrityumamritangamaya. And then we ask for peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. There are different ways of feeling this wisdom. You can understand this wisdom by just sitting and thinking internally about yourself, about the point which was the starting point of this material life. And you can reach to that wisdom. And you will learn that this point was every time. This point is known as Bindu. In Vedas, in Sanskrit, they say Bindu. It's a point, it's a dot. There is one method of meditation also, where you make a dot on the wall and just try to concentrate on it. Look on it, strain on it, keep on looking until one time you see it vanish. There is no more that dot. And then you will start seeing this material world in different way. Totally different way. This meditation helps a lot to the people who are more attached to this material world. Then they will visualize that it's not real. This is just a perception of five senses. You see it, you feel it, you smell it, you hear it, you taste it. Just these connections make you to feel that this world is real. Scientists made a lot of bizarre experiments. One of the experiments is that when they touch brain centers of some person, they have seen they just touch the brain center or stimulate it with something like electric or just touching it. The person starts smelling. On the other center, the person starts seeing something. So the external stimulations just through your five senses come to your brain and create all these perceptions. That's why these perceptions are not real. These are simple untruth. The real truth is inside you. The real knowledge is inside you. The things you learn without these five senses is the real eternal truth. When you are fixed on some materialistic goal, you are busy with the tamas. You are busy with the maya. When you are busy with the maya, that leads you to the darkness. The spiral of darkness is a maya. You think you are moving, but you're still standing in the same position. You ask people, all of us are working. So you ask somebody what you are doing. I am working, I'm not busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And they work for 20 years, every day same misery, same life, still they don't learn. If person didn't learn in 20 years, or he can learn another 20 years, no. This became habit. This is how the system works. System don't want humans, they want machines. So how we can make the evolution? We think to make superhumans, and we are going down in the tamas and creating machines. That's why after Krishna's time, this is now approximately 26,000 years past, humans have made no evolution. They have just grown in different dimensions. They have grown in population. They have grown in in their materialistic wisdom. This is also wisdom, but with the tamas. But they have not shown any evolution because for the humans, evolution can happen any time in their lifetime if they can just learn the basics of making the evolution. That is a transformation, turning from untruth to truth, making some light in the darkness, becoming immortal in this mortal. This all is possible only with one method, that is meditation. Every day, if you can, count your 108 breaths and feel them, how they go inside and come outside. You will get enlightened. That's all. You don't need any mantra. You don't need any special rituals. You don't need anything. But the problem is, we don't want to have the simple solution. We need complex things. Because in these so many years, thousands of years, we have just grown in the complexity. It's not our fault. All the material world is growing in complexity. It's expanding. The universum is expanding. Materialistically, we are expanding. We are making more forms. It all started with one bindu, one dot, one small point, and line, one more line, and one more line, one triangle, two triangle, and then made square, and then rectangular, and then pentagon, all started like this form. And these forms make the materialistic structures more and more complex things than the living cells, than the multicellular beings, and then the mammals, then the humans, and then the system. No more evolution. And it keeps on going thousands of years. Here came the master, came the gurus, prophets, who got the taste of that internal bliss. And they want to tell you, they want to give you the light, but you don't want to take it. You say, no, I'm not busy. I'm doing my work. When I will free, I will do it. And when you will free, as if you don't breathe. If you breathe, just observe it. Just see how you breathe. It's not a difficult thing. Just a simple path. You don't want to do that. I met one person. He spent 15 years of his life searching God. And I said, why did you find? He said, I'm still looking. And I said, where are you looking? I go on to different places in the way. I read all the books, scriptures. I read Bible, I read Quran, I read Bhagavad Gita, I read Upanishads, I read everything. Still, I didn't find it. He said, you are Jew, you are working with the Jew. Okay, Jew is good. You must know what to do. But once you know, then you have to do. So this person is not a doer. When you are not doing, there is no work. Work is simple. Transformation is simple. Just you have to change your perception. Now our perception is attached with the 5 senses. We have to use our internal force to perceive this whole knowledge. And this can be done very easily, but people are not doing because they are busy. To find the peace, the shanti, we must concentrate on one point. This mantra, if you repeat 108 times in the meditative meters, in special tone, like Om Astu Ma Sagadmaya Tamso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityuma Mritangamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And keep on repeating and feel these words. Feel the tone in that. You will see the light. You will feel the vibrations. That much energy is in this. And if you start perceiving that energy in you, it will transform you. Just do it. Don't think. Don't spend your 50-20 years to look for the real knowledge. Real knowledge is inside you. Just start it. Do something. Get the results. Om Shanti.